got a couple of good questions here in the super chat. So we'll go ahead and address the first one from EL. It says, how to proceed requeening third time a colony with problem behavior I've never found the queen in. That swarmed this week to the ground 3 feet away. Many bees in the hive, a queen location unknown. So I guess I'm trying to figure out what that's.
It's like it's trying to requeen for the third time with a problem colony that they were never able to find the queen in to probably moved or pinch.
There's still a lot of bees in the hive, queen location unknown. I think probably the queen there's probably a queen or a young queen in that colony. And then the swarm, there should be a queen in there as well. But what do you think, Bob? Any strategy for addressing that?
Well, because it's so late in the season, I just leave them alone and hopefully they'll overwinter. And then when they're building up in the spring, once they start having hatching brood in the spring, I'd move them to a different location in the apiary. Like if you got 10 colonies and it's on one end, move them to the other end and let all the field force go into the other colonies, and suddenly it'll be half as big. It'll be a lot gentler, a lot quieter on the comb, and it'll make it a lot easier to find the queen in the colony. And because it's in the spring, you've got time to get it requeened and still have it build up. If you did that same thing right now, you might be causing a death sentence on the colony.
I love that you mentioned that, Bob, because I heard your talk, I think, last year at the conference in Sevierville, where you talked about the way to greatly reduce the intensity or the spiciness of a colony is to move the colony to a different location.
Yeah.
And the foragers go home, and they're the mean ones lots of time. They go back to the original location. And I did that when I made those splits when it was so crazy back in the end of July. I moved the original colony with the original queens away, and it humbled them. I mean, they were actually gentle for a while and before they started to get spicy again. And so that really worked. It greatly decreased the population of that colony. It was easier to work with, like you said, easier to find the queen, and the attitude was better immediately. And so that is a great strategy for folks who have a spicy colony. Just move it across if you take it all the way away, the foragers go with it. But if you move it just across the bee yard, the mean bees, so to speak, fly home, and then what's left are mostly your nurse bees. Is that the principle there, Bob? Is that how you would describe that?
Perfect. You said it way better than I did.
I think I said it about exactly how you said it, but